What's up, Cicero? Let's go disruptor ammo. Because I didn't think about the dream until just now. I even forgot that it existed. Like, it literally just popped up in my head. It's not like I, like, sat there planning it all out. Oh, I didn't assign points to my other characters, but it doesn't matter right now. We're not doing any shooting at the moment. Then you get those almost deja vu moments during the day, Lowco, because something relates to a dream you almost forget. I didn't even know why it popped in my head, though. I was literally, like, stretching and doing the YMCA, and then my entire dream popped up in my head. Like, isn't that not kind of crazy?
You have to give the Asari credit. Ilium is a cultural marvel.
No, I just like all at once. I was like, boom, information overload.
You should try it my way. Look at how the wind's blowing.
Well, I guess it's not like I attacked those colonies. I'm just watching trends.
Did we have the intel to give her? No, we did not do this. Transport hub.
You need an omni-gel programming solution that works, whether constructing single-use equipment or breaking down salvaged gear.
I don't know, Gordon. Maybe the YMCA was behind the bombings or something. I don't know.
25. Sell at 25.
But we never went over that way.
No, you're not hearing me. I want to buy it up. Buy it all up.
Right, Anthony?
Do you have anything flashier? I want something that says, I own this room.
Weirdo conversations. It's the same action as holding up cardboard, which is what triggered the memory. Oh, holding up the cardboard? Maybe. Assassins or YMCA. Confirmed. Confirmed.
Well, it's okay. I'll think of something.
You said Synthetic Insights would buy me. You said it was an easy sale.
I assumed they would want an AI tech. Hello, can I help you with something?
Free your slave now.
I need you to let that slave go. Now.
We prefer the term indentured servant. And I know that Batarian slavers have made humans understandably prejudiced against slavery. Before you do anything hasty, know that this Quarian signed the agreement voluntarily, and her servitude contract is completely legal on Ilium. If you actually want to help the Quarian, convince the Synthetic Insights representative to purchase her contract.
Why did this Quarian sign herself into slavery?
I tried to play the stock market. I'm good with numbers, and I thought I had a way to make unlimited money. I lost everything. Then I got a credit line and lost that. Then I took out an illegal loan. You get the picture.
As part of our agreement, I paid off her debts. 5 years from now, she'll have a fresh start and excellent work references.
Sounds great. Unless you lose her paperwork or come up with a reason to hold her longer.
All contracts are monitored by Ilium law enforcement. In a case such as you described, the burden of proof would be on me. No system is perfect, but safeguards are set up to protect all parties.
If slavery's legal, then why are you trying to sell the Quarian?
I don't keep service contracts myself. I'm a contract broker. I assumed Synthetic Insights would jump at the chance for a skilled AI tech, but they won't even make me an offer.
Why not just keep her? You said she had technical skills.
Quarian's strict health requirements and diets make them expensive to house and feed. I run at a minor profit at best. I don't have the money for constant suit repairs and clean room facilities.
So what happens if Synthetic Insights won't take me?
A solution always presents itself. I will take care of you.
So slavery is legal on Ilium.
Indentured servitude lasts a set amount of time or until agreed upon conditions are met. Ilium must approve all contracts. The law limits what restraint or corrective options I can use and what tasks I can legally assign her. I'm also legally responsible for her behavior and health. Abuse is absolutely forbidden.
Okay, so we talked about this earlier when we first heard about this on the planet. Now that you guys hear this, what are your guys' thoughts about this concept? Do you think it's still unjust, or do you think it's reasonable? I mean, I think it's reasonable. I don't think it would ever work in a human society. Because I don't think, like, I don't know. But I don't think it's like a wrong thing. I mean, it seems reasonable. Compassion killed the slaver? Jesus.
I'll talk to the Synthetic Insights rep and see what I can do.
Reasonable, wrong.
Really? Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
Okay, so what's wrong about it? There's exchange of services. Yeah, it's a legal contract, and she explained that, yeah, it's contracted work. Instead of her going to jail, she's... Like, would you think it's better for her to just sit in jail? Is that better for an outcome for her? Would you guys prefer that she was just in jail, serving time and not really contributing to society? Or what if there was a way to remedy? If she just, like, you know, worked for someone, did errands, etc. That's, you know, all monitored and mutually agreed upon, might I add. Everything is monitored by the law, Skomar. Also, they both have to make the contract. Yeah, I don't think it's slavery either. Depends on the terms of the contract. Well, Nocturnal, so the person that I guess owns her, they have to provide housing and healthcare, like she explains. But again, like, I'm sure it's agreed upon in a way that's fair. But Atom, I think it was a little bit different. Justifying slavery? I mean, I just don't think that it is slavery.
So then he says, oh, it's okay. Our amino acids are all different, so it's not like we can get diseases or anything if we go natural.
I mean, I don't know if that's true, Abed.
You shouldn't date humans.
So then I had to explain about cross-species fluid contact. Completely killed the mood.
Not to mention that you're a Quarian. How could he be so insensitive?
Except for the parts that the contract can be sold. I mean, it still has to be mutually agreed upon and regulated by law enforcement.
How'd you like to get your hands on an expert Quarian AI programmer?
If you'd like to submit a resume, Wait. Is this that slave? Synthetic Insights has no interest in purchasing slave labor. We're under enough scrutiny from the Citadel without engaging in
I think it's
practices the
wrong that
Council
they call it
disapproves of.
slavery.
To be frank, we're hardly hiring anyone. The Geth attack on the Citadel didn't engender much love for artificial intelligence.
The entire thing is by choice. She's never forced to sign anything. Yeah, Angimar, that's a great point. They call it being an indentured servant in the game, but you just can't compare that to when there was indentured servants in our time. I mean, you just can't compare the two. They're not the same at all. A bit like professional athletes. Yeah, it's a mutual contract for, like, it's not like it's written in a language they can't understand and they just sign it. They don't know what they're doing.
It sounds like Synthetic Insights is worried about its reputation. Hiring this Quarian would help.
Buying a slave helps our reputation. How exactly do you figure?
Purchase the contract minus
And
the
you're
fee for
assuming
early
that it's not so
emancipation, then
jovial,
free the
right?
Quarian and garnish wages for reimbursement.
Interesting. We look good for hiring a Quarian, and we can say that we freed slaves out of the goodness of our hearts. All right, I'll run up a contract. The board might wet its pants, but we could use the good publicity. This Quarian had better be good, though.
It's more like a servant, not a slave, right? It's a servant. You have people these days that have butlers, you know, like, that have people that work for them. You have people that have personal assistants. You could also call them servants. They're serving you. You tell them what to do. You don't own them, but you probably did sign a contract to give them the job. And you don't think that they have lawyers, Nocturnal, to review the language? You don't think that the lawyers handle it in this game in a futuristic society?
No, don't do that.
I'm sure they
Don't let
do.
some human spoil you.
It's always the same thing.
What's up,
She
Tienta?
could get sick. She's vulnerable. I wonder what she looks like under the helmet.
You'll find someone out there who cares about you for who you are.
I still don't see why we're here. Solarians do not get married. My family simply negotiated a reproduction contract.
Whatever. It's the closest you guys get to a wedding. And that means you get a bachelor party. End of story.
I mean, you can think of it as someone without pay, but
Oh, that's sweet.
they are,
But
like,
I'm
the
okay.
people that
A little dry spell
undergo
wasn't the key
this,
weed.
you know, they are
They've got awards for its portrayal.
usually, like they said, they're in trouble, they're in debt, they owe somebody something. So you can either arrest that person, or they'll get killed, or
And I hear that the love scenes are.
they become a servant to repay their debts, right? So it's like
Standard equipment for any
they're just
responsible
technically
adult.
making that money
Oh,
back.
here, let me fire it up.
They're earning that money back.
Excuse me, human. Private conversation.
Welcome to Eternity. I'm Athena, sorry matriarch and bartender. What can I get you?
Okay, Lucas.
You're an Asari matriarch? I thought matriarchs served as honored advisors.
Right. Which I do here at this bar.
Keep listening
I
to the
know.
bachelor party?
Not
Okay,
what you'd
okay.
expect. But nobody on Thessia
Oh,
wanted
I'm
to
good,
listen to my
Tienta.
wise counsel, so here I am. Dad was a Krogan who fought in the Rachni Wars. My mother fought in the Krogan rebellions. I've pretty much seen it all.
Not as much as you would think, Size, I guess. I mean, and you're still, like, living in a prison.
Your mother fought in the Krogan rebellions?
I don't know whether she fought. She scouted, sniped a few people, and blew up a couple of space stations.
trivial.
You know, commando stuff. She'd put the old commando leathers on for special
I think it's an
nights with
interesting
Dad.
concept.
Goddess, that was embarrassing.
When did they ever get out of debt slavery? Well, if you listen to what happened in the situation that we were in, she said that she owed a lot of money and she has 5 years to serve and then she's free.
If your mother fought in the rebellions and your father was a Krogan, didn't that cause tension?
They didn't meet until a few hundred years after the Turians put the boot in with the damn genophage. As far as either one knew, they were both just warriors. Dad boasted. Mom stayed quiet. Mom was a matriarch herself. Dad was near on 1,000 when the truth came out.
What happened when he found out?
I was about 100, shaking my ass in some sleazy bar.
Oh,
They got me
gosh.
on the link. Told me that they were gonna have it out. And made me promise to love whichever one survived. Turned out to be damn easy, since neither one did. Family, huh? What a kick in the quad.
What's it like living for nearly 1,000 years?
Violent. Wars break out. Colonies get destroyed. Sometimes you hear good news like that colony on Pharaoh surviving. That's the exception, though.
Likes this idea
You'll
for
find
Hermod.
peace in whatever arms will hold you. Turian, Elcor, Hanar. Even had a pureblood daughter. I was the father. Didn't work out. And one day you wake up, your figure's gotten matriarchal, and everyone else is too young to remember how the Quarians looked inside those suits.
Well, Cross, I mean, that's her own decision if she chooses to incur such debts. She's not indebted to the government. She's indebted to... I actually don't know. I don't remember if she took money from somebody or it's her own debt. I'm not actually sure. But again, like it's kind of like you're applying like this situation to today. I'm not saying like this would work in today's society or this should be a thing, but I'm just saying like as its own little concept and as it's been explained, it seems like a reasonable thing. I'm not like, oh yeah, let's do this now.
Thanks for telling me
about
about
for president.
That's what I'm here for, babe. Get you anything else?
Just looking around.
Right. Don't eat the nuts in the Red Bowls. They're for Turians and Quarians. You'll get cramps.
Good to know. Her illegal debt. Oh yeah, illegal. Keyword illegal. Debt loans. I think like if they never made it an issue, if they just had explained it as it was and never used the word slaves, I think that this conversation would be a lot different. I think people just see the word slavery and they're like, oh, that's bad. That's bad. Instead of like looking at the options and what was actually said. What's up, Cross?
I don't understand. Humans celebrate wedding contracts by tempting infidelity? That makes no sense.
Calm down, man. Don't embarrass me in front of the stripper.
That is true.
Do Turians do this too?
I'm just here for the drinks.
That is a really interesting concept.
You said that bachelor parties are for very close friends. We're just co-workers.
We've been co-workers for 5 years, though. Aren't Solarian years like dog years?
Okay, now that's offensive. I appreciate the gesture, but my people don't even have sex drives the way humans do.
Uh-huh. Take a look at that, man. Everybody likes the Asari. Everybody.
But we actually reproduce by... My word. She is very limber. I can appreciate her dancing in an aesthetic manner, but I don't have feelings of... She is a lovely shade of blue.
Okay. That makes my legs hurt just watching it. And my knees are meant to bend that way.
This is so funny.
This isn't as bad as I'd feared. It's actually... Is it warm in here?
Okay. You see that bit there?
The little divot in her abdomen?
It's called a belly button. Humans and Asari have them, and you're gonna be doing shots out of it later tonight.
That can't be sanitary.
Not the point, man.
I can understand why I might find Asari attractive, but how can they be attractive to humans too? They look just like Solarians.
What? They look exactly like us. I'm not seeing the Solarian thing at all. At all.
You're both wrong. Asari look just like blue Turians. Look at the head fringe.
Wait. You don't think they're like mind controlling us to see them as attractive, do you?
Please be quiet. You're going to ruin Asari for me. And there aren't many Turian women on Ilium.
Well, I suppose watching just one more dance wouldn't hurt.
Bye, Hamada.
As long as I'm not paying for the drinks.
I still don't see why we're here. Solarians do not get married.
Alright. That's cool. That's
simply
funny.
Negotiated a reproduction.
So then he says, oh, it's okay.
That's funny.
Our amino acids are all different. So it's
Oh,
not
did
like
we end up
diseases
talking to her, didn't
or
we?
anything.
Synthetic Insights just sent over the contract. I cannot thank you enough.
I'm happy to help.
Here, for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get this service contract transferred.
Thank you. I'll stay out of trouble this time.
Nice.
deserve somebody who respects you.
I mean,
somebody who's going to treat you right.
Oh, I think I'm just.
I don't know. That's like a super like. You're just that's like a lot of assumptions. And everyone abuses every system. I mean, that's like saying like, you know, we shouldn't have fast food restaurants because, you know, there's probably people out there that spit in our food. So, you know, I don't know, man. Should we have fast food restaurants? I'm sorry, guys. Taco Bell's closed.
Ms. Lawson, I'm glad you've made it. We've had a complication.
What happened? Is Ariana all right?
She's fine, but you listed a man named Niket as your trusted source. He contacted me, warning that your father has sent Eclipse mercenaries to make a sweep. He suggested that the mercs might be watching for you personally. He's offered to escort Oriana's family to the terminal instead.
And Lowco just ruined password. I'm sorry. Really, Luxo? I feel like our debate was very like fair. I don't think like anything was wrong. It wasn't like people were saying things that weren't like people weren't being like, oh, like slavery's bad, not really contributing anything meaningful, right? I think our discussion was pretty like mature and fair. No one was just saying anything irrational. I thought it was an interesting discussion. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of over now.
You didn't mention anything about Niket.
He's a friend. He and I go back a long way.
Do you want to bring in any of your other Ilium contacts, Ms. Lawson?
No. You and Niket are the only two I trust on this.
It's your sister, Miranda. What do you want to do?
Lantea, we'll follow Niket's suggestion. Shepard and I will take the car and draw their attention. Have Niket escort the family to the shuttle. Give him full access to the family's itinerary, just to be safe.
Understood, Ms. Lawson.
So the plan is for us to get shot down by Eclipse while your sister gets to safety?
Eclipse will be under orders to take my sister alive. They won't risk anything that could kill us.
I think the lesson is never sign a contract with Lowco. I mean, I don't think so, Lugso. We have our limits, obviously. Like, we're never gonna get into debate on politics or religion. I don't feel like our discussion was controversial, though. This is a futuristic setting, and it's not. I mean, I think it was a very fair discussion. And I think you're underestimating Twitch chat. I've seen many channels that have these types of discussions, and I think it's totally fine. I mean, if you don't enjoy the topic, I'm sorry, but I don't think you can write off just Twitch not being a forum for discussion, because that's all we do all day is we talk about things, and some topics may be a little bit more deep and heavy than just talking about food all the time, which we tend to do.
I'm ready whenever you are, Miranda.
Or debating whether pineapple should be on pizza.
Thank you, Shepard.
Annual plan was just purchased. Oh my god, somebody used my Humble Bundle to buy the Humble monthly plan. Holy crap. Thank you so much for using my link. I appreciate it. Enjoy the Humble Bundle monthly. For those that don't know what Humble Bundle monthly is, it is like a subscription service where you get a bunch of games delivered to your email. It's $12 a month, and this month you can get XCOM 2 right away, as well as a bunch of other games coming to your email at the end of the month. You also get 10% discount in the Humble store when you have the subscription, and you also get, I'm blanking what I was gonna say. Oh, and you also donate money to charity and help support the stream if you use my link. So thank you so much to whoever did that. That's very kind of you. Pineapple is great on pizza. Let's bring Thane. I want to kind of see how Thane's moves are. Puts me in the wrong mood. Well, I feel ya. If you're looking for just, you know, I'm sure you're not either, Luxel, but it's already over, and those conversations will just arise from time to time. Not very often. This game has allowed us to talk more than we normally do because it's good balance between doing stuff and just like being able to chat, talk about things. But hey, I mean, you know, You're definitely encouraged if you don't want to listen to just tune out for a bit or something. Bring Jack. I can't bring Jack anymore. Throw. So I can do 2 of these. Weapon damage. I think I'd rather do these. Yeah, how to games. I mean, there's like I said, there's things we'll never talk about on the stream because there's some things that people have opinions on that will never really change, and there's no point in talking about it. Like, hence politics and religion. Oh, I could max out my warp. Evolves warp into one of the following. Could always talk about mac and cheese. Oh my god, I haven't had mac and cheese in a long time. I could do this and this. I feel like doesn't our other dude have warp? 3, 2. I'm gonna be. It's not efficient if I don't get this with something else, but I think that overload and the Cerebrus thing is better. Yeah, log cell. That will never be something that we do. It's too like divided. I think with this, it's like this is this like the discussion that we had was completely theoretical. So it's fun to talk about like ideas.
Damn it! Eclipse
and things that like
gunships.
people don't already have an
dropping
opinion
troops
on.
in the cargo areas.
Yeah, Big Dizzy, that's true. I make amazing mac and cheese. Oh my god, I'm so hungry.
Put us down in that cover behind them.
Let's hope they really do want to take us alive.
Do I get to drive? I do, Gordon.
I said hold fire, damn it!
SSD is the faster drive, right? This is on my HDD. I put most of my games on my HDD. Unless I know that it needs to be, like if it's a newer game and it's kind of clunky.
Since you're not firing yet, I trust you know who I am.
Yeah, they said you'd be in the car. You're the bitch that kidnapped our boss's little girl.
Kidnapped? This doesn't involve you. I suggest you take your men and go.
Think you've got it all lined up, huh? Captain Inyala's already moving in on the kid. She knows about Niket. He won't be helping you.
Oh, Jesus. It's never easy, guys. It's never easy. Sports? Sports might be another one. I like talking about sports, but I'm never gonna get into debates about who's the best team in what league or whatever. I don't follow sports closely enough to even, like, have an opinion on that. I guess when it comes down to the Super Bowl, I'll probably give my opinion, but we don't know who's in the Super Bowl yet.
What do you mean Niket won't be helping us?
Hey, what's up, Gaelic?
Nothing you
Long
need to
time no
worry
see.
about.
How you been,
Nobody's
Gaelic?
gonna get killed unless you do something stupid. You
Guys
walk
are making
away
me
now,
hungry.
the girl goes back to her father, and everybody's happy.
Everybody but my sister. And me.
Should we be talking to Captain Inyala about this?
You don't want to talk to the captain. She's not as polite as I am. She's the best commando I've ever seen. I've seen her tear people
Oh my
in
god,
half
Andy
with her
Sarth.
biotics. And she's getting paid a lot to stop you.
She gets in my way, she'll never have a chance to spend it.
Sports Bowl. Hey, isn't the Australian Open going on right now?
Wait, Miranda, you said she was your twin sister.
I haven't been able to watch it because it's only been on the tennis channel and I don't get access to the tennis channel. And I'm not subscribing to a package just to get the tennis channel.
More than a decade.
I'll wait till it's on like
Complicated, Shepard. We
ESPN.
share the same DNA, just not the same birthday.
You took a baby from the richest guy in the galaxy, lady. I don't know what your damage is, but you're not getting away with it.
Alright, I'm about to kill this guy.